Hello everyone. Welcome and welcome once again to our Black Story Time. We are having a fabulous time reading each Monday books that are written by African American and also illustrated by African American. We have another wonderful book today for you guys. Yes, and it is called it's called Runaway. Runaway is what it's called, and it is speaking of the darling escape of Ona Judge. The book is written by Ray Anthony Shepard, and it is illustrated by Keith Mallet. Run away. Ona Judge, why you run away, Ona Judge? You had fine dresses, fancy bonnets for your bushy black hair, soft shoes on your tender brown feet. Why you run away, Ona Judge? You rode in a first-class carriage with the lady who called you her own. On Cherry Street, she took you to the best houses where she visit other important ladies. Why you run, Ona Judge? You were the lady's favorite. She carried you off from Mount Vernon when you were 16. Didn't ask if you wanted to go. Didn't ask if you would miss your mama. She hauled you to New York to brush her hair. She toured you to Philadelphia to sew her elegant gowns. Why you run, Ona Judge? You ate the food Hercules cooked for the lady's husband, George Washington. You had your own room in the president's house with a fireplace and a servant to bring you wood. Why you run, Ona Judge? You were the color of saltwater caramel with freckles of cinnamon flakes. Your hair the scent of dogwood. Your eyes dark like British coal. On Chestnut Street, men tipped their hats to you and Eliza, the president's granddaughter. They thought you were her friend. Why you run away, Ona Judge? You saw history at the dining room table when you peeked through the kitchen door. Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Alexander Hamilton, warriors and diplomats who made America free. Did you think they meant you? You didn't work in the buckwheat fields. Your hands stayed soft. Your clothes kept clean. Why you run, Ona Judge? The lady read you stories from the Bible, told you her problems. She didn't teach you to read or show you how to write. Wanted you the way you were, her pet. her darling slave. Why you run on a judge? Did you know you belong to the lady like her favorite chair or a pair of silk stockings? She was getting old, wanted to keep you in the family, gave you to her granddaughter, Eliza. Eliza, the girl you played with when you were 10 and she was 7. Now a mean and sassy woman would keep you in fine dresses, fancy brunettes, and soft shoes, let you rock her babies to sleep. Why you run on a judge? But you walked out the door, ran into Philadelphia night, left the lady and the president at the dining table. Didn't you know the lady would cry? Didn't you know the president would think you ungrateful? You were his money walking out the door. Why you run on a judge? Didn't you know being a slave in the president's house was grand? Didn't you know you broke the law? Didn't you know George Washington would send men after you? You knew you were more than $10 pet. The lady wanted back. In an attic basement or room, no one could see you waiting for the boat to carry you on the underground sea where your future would not be enslaved. For the rest of your days, they called you a runaway, a fugitive, but liberty reigned for you. You dreamed a dream you would make true, to read, to write, to do what you want, to go where you like, to make sure your children would not be enslaved like you, like your mother, your grandmother, and her mother too. Is that why you ran? Then run on a judge, run. That is the end of our book, Runaway. What a wonderful story, a story that makes you think. So I thank you for joining in today during our Black Story Time. Hope to see you on next Monday. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye-bye.